Hi guys, and welcome back to another DrAce video. Yes, this is me in the Valentino Rossi attire, and this is Gran Turismo Sport. And yes, DrAce has done it for the very first time on pole position. What could be better than possibly starting a race from the front? I say, turning it into a race victory, maybe achieving the fastest lap. Haha. Wait and see what is about to unfold. Can DrAce on the Nissan Skyline in the Suzuka circuit get a lightning start? Oh yes he can. And we're going to start beautifully off the line, and we're going to push like we've never pushed before. We're going to push like we were giving birth. We're going to make a beautiful turn into turn 1, something I'd perfected and practiced quite a lot in the qualifying sessions. Now, when I first tried this race, bear in mind this is not actually my first race on this particular circuit, I was rather good. I came from rather far back, so I had not yet qualified and made a good result. So now it's a case of holding the pack at bay. If we get a good start like we have done, sorry I had to stop temporarily there as the cat decided to butt in. I noticed at this point that the guy behind was looking rather menacing. He did look like he could get past. So in my book that means only one thing. Put that foot down and start churning out the fast laps. I'm going to ask massive questions of this fella behind me, the Spaniard, who is doing his best to stick with DrAce, but ultimately he knows it's impossible. He's probably seen my videos, and God bless him if he has, and I hope to God he hit that subscribe button. But moving on to the point in hand. It's lap 2. We've got a great opportunity. We're leading the Grand Prix. We're setting the fastest sectors, which of course we are because it's lap 2. I'm feeling pretty confident. Suzuka East Course is probably one of my favourite tracks in the game, and this car was pretty nifty. I'm quite impressed with it. Unfortunately, I don't know a lot about vehicles, so shout out to Martin again for telling me that this is a decent car. And it was in fact the year of my birth when this car eventually came out. So congratulations to the car, and congratulations to DrAce for being a fine young gentleman. I do apologise, my filler seems to be getting worse. Anywho, back to the task at hand. We are doing rather well, and we are eking out the faster laps. So yet again we set the fastest lap, and I don't think anyone's going to match that anytime soon. So we're going to keep on churning the laps out and doing what DrAce does best and leading from the front. Now I do have a problem with concentration. My attention span is everywhere, if you will. So cutting it forward now, I'm going to make sure I don't make any more mistakes. In the race I was pretty nervous, as I usually am in competitive situations. I didn't really set much of anything too great in that particular lap. I did set the fastest lap of the race again. But to be honest with you, it was pretty much remaining as the status quo. DrAce is dominating here in Suzuka in the Nissan Skyline. There's nothing much more to tell. I mean, by all means, enjoy the rest of the video and watch the dominance unfold. We're going to sweep it left. We're going to make a tight right-hand corner. And actually, in fact, I really should share something in this particular track. With these cars in the N300 class, you really don't need to brake when the game tells you to brake. As long as you gently come off the throttle and maybe just gradually bring it round, as you can see in the bottom corner, or bottom part of the screen, just underneath the right hand of the driver, you will see the flashing light as it constantly improves as in time with the game. That's just obviously because of the speed I'm using, so how far I'm pulling down the trigger. So lap 6 of 6. The victory lap. There's nothing special. So why don't we just celebrate in style by crossing the finish line now with a massive lead, doing massive damage to the rest of the competition, which was in fact my fastest lap. And of course, c'est magnifique, DrAce has done it again. We take another victory, and in my eyes, the perfect weekend. A race victory. Pole position, and the fastest lap. Can you ask any more of that? Well, I guess you can. Please like, comment and subscribe my videos. That's asking for a little bit much maybe, but please do it. It helps me out a bunch. So moving on to the final part, the daily race victory for Dr. Ace. Congratulations to moi, and a beautiful clean race for boot. A slow cap, indeed. So, what's next on the agenda, you say? We'll have a good old glance at this bad boy. See Dr. Ace at the top of the screen, of course my PSN name being VVRossi46V. And what do we have here? A bonus race, ladies and gentlemen. What will happen here, I wonder? Well, starting off in second place, this should be a little bit more interesting. I'm relatively confident, as you've seen in the last race. Can we do it again in the Nissan Skyline, I ask? Is back-to-back possible? Find out now as we push to get the fastest lap. Can we get the whole shot into turn 1? It's going to be 3 abreast to start off this race. So the guy in third has actually made a great start, but we're just going to slightly miss out on taking the whole shot as RTG R7, the Spaniard, another Spaniard in fact, challenging me for the victory. So what will unfold? So we're going to stick right behind him. We are not going to let him get away. And I've noticed a few things around this particular part of the track. He is braking on where I'm not. I may be braking ever so slightly here and there, but he seems to be taking a similar path to I do, but he brakes a little bit more. So as you can see, he's going wide there. I've got to really pay attention now and see how to get him. Because from my experiences in racing on this track, it's very difficult to overtake in those corners. You can do it, and I have done it in the past. But where do we take the opportunity? Do we wait for the opportunity, or do we strike when the irons are hot? Do we just go in for the kill? Do we go in for the punt? No, we don't do the last part because I'm a clean driver. I don't want any bad reputation. My sportsmanship rating is an S for a reason as we get close to the back of him. Bloody hell. As I brag about the sportsmanship rating, I almost punted him off into oblivion. So we may be able to squeeze around the outside here, but it's early in the race yet. There's no reason to do an audacious move already. Let's take our time, chew the fat with our fellow comrades, which just means chat to our friends, and watch this unfold. So, the Spaniard is doing a pretty damn decent job. However, I'm the faster man. I have got the speed, I've got the confidence, and there's cones in my way, but we're okay. I'm pretty certain I can get past and I can lead this race. So, what is he going to do? Is he going to avoid the slipstream? No, he's not. I'm through. I used the slipstream to perfection, and now I have the lead. So, lap 3. A beautiful clean overtake because he's going to follow me into the corner. He's still there. He's showing me his flashing lights as he just disappears momentarily. But it's all good, he's still with us. So we've got the Brit, i.e. Dr. Ace, and the Spaniard, RTG. And he's going to chase me down. Or is he? Have we got enough in the tank? Has he met his maker? Do we have his number? Are we asking big questions of him? Of course we are, because we've got the foot down and we've already developed a second lead. And I'm going to make a beautiful corner now. Just drifting right ever so gently and taking in a bit more tighter line to really hug the wall to try and avoid him to take my slipstream. So he does in fact get into the slipstream, which raises a little bit of concern, but not when you're above 0.8 of a second quicker. So currently fastest lap of the race. Hey. We're going to break into turn 1. Now turn 1 is very, very deceptive, as I think he just... Yes, he did indeed. He went wide. I think that's curtains. I think that's curtains, ladies and gentlemen. He can't handle the pressure. He can't handle the Dr. Ace barrage. Awesomeness that is unfolding here. Is it possible? Can we take a third victory? Back-to-back wins? God, I hope so. But the task in hand on Gran Turismo Sport. This is about my 28th race now. We're going to skip to the final lap because unfortunately there isn't really anything else special there. But long story short, Gran Turismo Sport has been fantastic for me so far. I've had some amazing races and met some really good people online. I can't say that very often, but I have really done it recently. I really enjoyed it. But guys, if you haven't got this game already, buy it. If you haven't got a PlayStation, buy it. It's so good. But the racing is phenomenal. I'm really, really enjoying it. And of course, I'm not really this cocky. I'm just kidding with you all. This is a video for you guys to make you laugh, to make you entertained, and all the above. But guys, honestly, I love sharing these videos with you, and I love talking to you all the times. So, as we take another victory here in the Suzuka East Course track, I want to say thank you to you all. Like, comment, and subscribe if you can. I'll be very, very, very grateful. And bask in the glory that is DrAce winning his back-to-back victories in Suzuka. And race numero 3, which is race number 3, victory 3. I don't know what else to say. It's been a beautiful race. The cat interrupted me twice in the video. This video's been a pain in the ass to record since she's been in my corner and she's back already. But guys, I'll be live streaming again this Sunday, so make sure to be there. And of course, I appreciate all the support that everyone gives me any chance you get. Leave me likes, leave me comments, leave me subscriptions, and ask me for what you want me to play, and I will deliver as much as I can. But guys, upon that note, thank you ever so much for watching and getting to this part of the video. Love you all. Ciao.